This beautiful machine you see in front of you is the Orbea Gain. The Gain version comes in two styles. There is a sort of a mountain bike version of it, or a gravel bike if you want to call it that, and there's a road bike. This one is the gravel bike version of it because it's got much wider forks here at the front, able to handle a fatter tyre if you want, but it's actually equipped with road tyres by Kendra. Actual road bike one comes with Mavic wheels on it and Mavic tyres to go with the same. Now, the reason I'm looking at this bike is because for the last few weeks I have been riding a pure racing bike. So a carbon frame, the whole show, you know, it's got everything. This is able to keep up for about the same money. And the reason behind that is, in here, there's a big battery. And back there's a big engine. Now, all this stuff doesn't come at a small expense. You're talking about spending €2,500 to €3,000 on this bike. But, crucially, if you were commuting in winter uphill, 30 kilometers there, 30 kilometers home sort of stuff, this is pretty good. This still looks like a racing bike. If you want to go out on a Sunday cycle with guys who are far more advanced than you, and you let them know that's what you're doing, sure, what's the problem? Who's gonna mind? I really do like riding this bike. I don't know if I'd go out and spend my own money on something like this. I'm fit enough to deal with it myself on my own road bike, on my own mountain bike, on my own kind of crappy bike that I use for commuting. But for this one, it's a serious bike. It's a serious investment. The weight lets it down. This one's near 14 kgs. A good, decent racing bike would be no more than maybe 7 to 8 kgs, maybe even lighter if you want to go lighter than that. The lighter you want to go, the more expensive it becomes. So this comes equipped with a number of cool features. One is the more modern disc brakes. Now, I've got disc brakes on my bike as well. I do like them. There is grams of weight. If you're into saving weight, there is grams of weight. The difference between a disc brake and mounting for both. This one actually has an ability to mount here as well. When we take into account that the market for these bikes, these electric EV or electric bikes or electrically assisted bikes or whatever way you want to turn it out, is going to be $3.5 billion in 2020. That's next year. Currently in Europe, and more particularly in Germany, these bikes sell 1-to-1 with ordinary bikes. So for every single ordinary bike sold, there's an EV version of it sold as well. I really enjoy what the future is bringing us right now. Weight is still an issue. This is still, near as makes no difference, 14 kgs to lift it up. It doesn't feel that when you're riding it, but it does feel that when you want to lift it up a step, or you want to bunny hop over a curb or whatever it is, you're going to find that this is quite heavy to do that way. But for the rest of the time, it's fine. If you want to see more reviews like this, make sure you click the like button at the bottom and the subscribe button to go with it. For another video about the cars that I review, click up here. And for a second video about a different kind of car, maybe even the best car in the world, click down here. For everything else, click my face.